Good afternoon. This is Lindsay. It's December 27th, 2025. It's Saturday, and it's almost a new year. Yeah, well, I wanted to just talk some more about this gang stalking, community spy network harassment federal program, all of which is completely illegal. Yeah, because it's an example of what I'm talking about. Again, since I'm always talking about actual examples, is what they recently did inside my kitchen in my house because of a leak, right? Because of a leak that they basically exaggerated and completely damaged my kitchen. They took away the countertop, the sink, everything, and they left a mess outside in my laundry area, and they did this intentionally. And I know that people probably are thinking, you're crazy, what are you talking about? No, I'm not, because let me explain something to people who don't understand this targeting program of targeted individuals. You'll find out, it's obvious whenever you're being targeted, because they leave obvious little clues and hints about what they're doing, but they're never going to actually say right out directly, like, I'm so and so, and I work with such and such company with the government, and I'm going to harass you and keep tabs on you and report back to whatever agency or fusion center. No, they're not going to outright tell you these things, but they will give you subtle little clues and hints about who they are and what they're doing to try to intimidate you, or to keep you occupied, your mind occupied with how you're gonna deal with this particular situation, or whatnot. It's always something new that you are expected to navigate and figure out. And this is all done to always put you to the test, right? It's always to fucking test your ability to discern, or your ability to figure out things. And this is what they do. It's like a psychological warfare to try to make you look stupid, but to test your intelligence. And it's like, is that like some kind of a yearly little quota that they are supposed to meet, or like a yearly exam that they have to put the targeted individual through to make sure you can still be in their fucking program or something? It's like a test that they put you through, where they're just testing your ability to think, analyze, and critically think. And I can't see other way around it. I can't, otherwise, that's the only thing that makes sense to me. Because otherwise, there's no reason why they would be doing this to somebody, except to see if you're still, this person is still somebody we can fuck with. This person is still, whatever. And they use these kinds of things to justify for the illegal things that they do to the target. It's always something that they're forcing you to have to deal with, whereas it's always a violation of your privacy, of your boundaries, of things like that, just to make you even more angry. It's always something where they want to keep you constantly on edge with anxiety and frustration and humiliation, and feeling violated, and feeling like your boundaries are being completely violated. Because otherwise it doesn't make sense. Like these little things, like little repairs that you need. Everybody has repairs that need to be done in their house usually, okay? Unless you live in like a brand new house that was just built and doesn't have anything wrong. Well, I live in a house that's 100 years old, okay? So there's always things that go wrong, little things that go wrong that require maintenance, or require a professional to come fix it. So I talked about what happened, how I had about a month ago, it's been about a month now, I had a leak in my kitchen sink. And it got so bad, I heard it, I was like, what is that noise? And I could hear water dripping, so I kept looking under the sink, trying to figure out where it was coming, finding out the source of where it was coming from. And I couldn't exactly see, I just knew that I could hear it. I could hear the water leaking. I don't know exactly from what area, what pipe or whatever, but there was a leak. And then I went outside to investigate on the porch, and I could see that the water was dripping down, going under the floor. I could see it through the hole in the ground, in the flooring out there, that there was water that was dripping. So I was like, okay, obviously there's a leak. There's a leak in some kind of a pipe from the sink area, and it's dripping down under the house. That much I can figure out. Okay, I'm not a fucking plumber, okay? But what they always are trying to make you look fucking stupid and feel stupid if you can't fix it all yourself or figure everything out. So then you're forced to have to call a plumber or whatever to come fix it or try to fix it, right? Well, they should be able to fix it. That's their job. So I called a plumber, and they came out to fix it. And they charged $1,600 to fix a leak in the kitchen, the faucet, the leak, the what do you call it? Sorry, it's been a long day. What's that thing? Pipe. Yeah, sorry. Sorry about that. So they fixed it, right? And then when the man is here fixing it, another guy shows up from the same company saying that he is introducing himself. And I was like, wait a minute, who's this person? He just showed up while that man was about finished with the work. So somebody had called him to let him know that, this is something that probably has to get some kind of insurance involved or whatever, because apparently the leak was so bad that they supposedly, but I don't think it was all that bad, but whatever. So they had to get the insurance division of that company to come out and do some kind of an evaluation. And then he started immediately saying, and I've got the card to prove it. People probably are thinking I'm making this shit up. No, this is what the name of the company, and this is the name of the man. I guess his name is on here. Is his actual name on here? God, there are so many people in this house. Matthew is his name. Balderas. Okay, Matthew Balderas with Roto-Rooter shows up. First of all, the guy who fixed the leak, his name was Orlando. Okay, Orlando. And then Matthew Balderas with Roto-Rooter shows up to say that, it's going to be we're going to have to tear out your floors and tear out the wall, and they're going to completely remodel it with everything new, and the insurance will pay for it. USAA, because that's what I have, homeowners insurance, is going to pay for everything. You don't have to worry about anything. They'll completely remodel it with everything new. I'm like, oh, really? Wait a minute. This sounds like a sales pitch, or this sounds too good to be true, I'm like, whoa.